LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jrue Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, the 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Garland, no good. Boston on offense. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. On the wing, Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
There's Tatum with the 3. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 5.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
And Allie, thanks. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
White for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Holiday passes to Tatum, takes a 3. Brown can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Garland. Knocks down the step-back J.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. Holiday against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. Garland, a good look. Cleveland again missing.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Tatum passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Garland. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Now here's Tatum. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Here's Tatum. Mobley grabs the board. A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Mitchell. Now Mobley. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over White. Mitchell misses.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Tatum from long range. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
Here's Garland. That one is off. Nice D from Brown. Tatum with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. And the shot goes in.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. Mobley against Tatum. Mobley passes to Garland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Pass to Tatum. Takes the three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. It could go. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and finally. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap doors?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Jerome, that's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Celtics lead by 7. Tatum inside. Hunter covering. The 3 from Craig. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Jerome. Here's Mobley. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Mobley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Jerome. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jerome's got his second basket of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Horford finds Tatum. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. The doors, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. There's the block.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Hits a three-pointer. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
But so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
There's Tatum with the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
Mitchell misses.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 1:50 left in the second period. To the paint. Here's Hunter. Shoots over Tatum. Hunter can't get it to go.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Back to Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
The kick to Hunter. There's the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice move. Good on the shot. Tatum's got 31 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Garland for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lets a floater go. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Garland. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Hunter.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps...
Connects again. Distance.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
So this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Good to have you with us.
Checking out Boston. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Celtics.
They've been...
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. Tatum can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Garland. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
From deep, Strus on target from range. Strus has got 6.
Determined to get to his scoring strength, and that's three-point shooting. We see you, Max Strus.
White on the wing. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, Tatum with the long-distance answer.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been for him.
To set the franchise record for threes in a season. They love him here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Brown passes to Porzingis. White with it. Back to Tatum. Launches it. The shot off that time.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Tatum from long range. Strus grabs the miss. Strus has got 4 rebounds now.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
And Tatum, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And the shot is good by Garland.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boston leading by 14. Pass to Pritchard. Right side, Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Baseline jumper. Got it. Tatum's got 42 in the game.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Mobley outside. Garland feeling it out a bit. And they pick up 2. Garland's got 10 points.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Garland for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 13 points in the game.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period, he finally drains one.
Tatum passes to Holiday. The three is up. Tatum can't hit.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Mobley. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 14. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 44.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Mobley down low. Tatum's there. Mobley, no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. 4 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Sinks it from distance. Pritchard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Garland. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Drew Holiday. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Brown passes to Hauser. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brown, no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
Outside, Brown. What if it goes? And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, let's get an update on Derek White. What's the status, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Celtics head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Knocks down the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Garland for 3. Cleveland again missing.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
The shot won't fall. Brown with some nice D. White on the wing. Back to Tatum. From the stripe. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. White with the steal. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Three-pointer Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in.
I just love the ball movement.
The Cavaliers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Holiday against Garland. Outside Hunter. Pass to Allen. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Well, granted, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Oh, another one falls!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Garland for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Tatum passes to White. This one for 3. Here's Brown. Porzingis up top. White finds Porzingis. Tatum against Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mitchell against White. Fires top of the key. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
What great burst by Drew Holiday there, and he just finishes with intent. That's a big-time move.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way.
Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Tatum can't hit. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Garland, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Holiday finds Tatum. Outside, Brown. That 3's off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers now. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Pass to Mobley. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
19 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Garland. So So it's Boston easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.